So you've decided to become a vegetarian. What does that even mean? So you're gonna give up juicy steaks and pot roasts? Okay, let's be real. As a college student on a college student budget, I'm not eating those anyway. People give up meat for many different reasons. They may think that animals are treated unfairly, or they do it for health reasons, either to decrease the risk of obesity or of heart disease, or they might be allergic to meat, or to save the environment. And the truth of the matter is, there are bad farmers out there. There are people that mistreat animals. And there are studies that show links to heart disease and cancer and obesity in diets that are high in meat. And this is because they are high in saturated fats and can clog arteries and all those things. But I think that one of the most underrated reasons for giving up meat is that environmental factor. Meat production and raising animals, whether it's industrial or not, uses a lot of resources. It involves a lot of water, a lot of land, a lot of fuel, all put towards growing feed and for taking care of these animals, using resources that could be used to grow food for people. So in turn, by eating a diet high in meat, you are increasing your carbon footprint compared to someone who has a diet high in vegetables. Because meat is so ingrained in our culture, I think that it's gonna be a bigger task than we realize to change people's minds about meat. As a perfect example of how we view meat in our society, enjoy this meme of Ron Swanson. And we may laugh, but it's so true. Vegetarian meals are often focused around mimicking dishes that are meat hearty. But even more so, eating meat is a sign of success in our society. We have the phrase bringing home the bacon, and we associate eating meat with being able to take care of our families. It is crazy to think that there is a certain stigma that eating less is a luxury. For example, in the stereotypical French culture, they have smaller portions of high quality foods. And I kind of think they have the right idea there. And so something that I think we should do is reverse our thinking about meat. Instead of thinking about it as restricting our diets, we need to think of the meat that we eat as enhancing our diets. So by eating less meat that may cost twice as much, but is better quality and is raised in more sustainable ways and better practices, that way we can enhance our nutrition and enhance the health of our environment. Ways you can reduce your carbon footprint without giving up meat entirely is eating anything labeled grass-fed, natural, organic, free range. All these things can mean that you are reducing your environmental impact. I have been a vegetarian for a week now. I am proud to say I have no slip-ups. It's not that bad. I, again, am on a college budget, and eating meat was kind of a luxury before anyway. So I am making sure to eat enough protein throughout the day though. Lots of beans, cottage cheese, I guess, lots of nuts, lots of beans. But there's also protein in veggies too, and in whole grains, so those are the ways that I'm getting my protein. I have noticed that in order to make myself feel full, I have depended a little bit more on grains. So those are my thoughts on the vegetarian diet and the views of meat in our society. That's all I have for now. You've been watching the Environmentalist Digest. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Tuesday.